Hey there, vinyl community. Are we on? Yeah, we're on. All right. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a video today, and then I decided to Sunday, so I was able to get out with a friend and check out a couple of different stores. So yeah, uh, listen to some music right now in the background. Uh, Great record. Picked this up after hearing it on Stunty's live stream one night. Really plays well all the way through. Really good record. And I think he's got another one before this, and it's really good too. But what I really wanted to show and that I picked up today is this. Yeah, this is Dr. Pete Larson. This is his new record, Field Drifts 2. There was a Field Drifts 1. It was a cassette only release, and this one's a vinyl release, and really, really good. Experimental, electronic, mixed with a certain kind of tribalist, you know, really interesting all the way through. It was a little surprised as to how you know danceable it was. I mean, it's really not. It's not a good way to describe it. There's some beats in it and some rhythms, but they're weaved throughout the whole thing, and makes for a really interesting listen. If you're not already familiar with this label, they've got a bunch of new releases, and I've got them all coming, and um, they really do a lot with very very organic field recording stuff, um, stuff by Dr. Pete Larson with his different kind of entity that he uses sometimes, and there's also some stuff right from um, I forgot the country that they're recording from, but I listened to them online. They sound great. You can check this out on Bandcamp, and they're really reasonably priced, and they're really good, man. They're really experimental, really cool recordings. So if you're not familiar with this, I say check it out. And this one was at my local, so I grabbed it because I like to support them when I can. And but they're all like on Bandcamp, and you can get them, and they're usually very limited runs. Like the other ones that I bought, they're like 100 or something like that, like 100 or 200. But it's low, it's a low number. So anyway, cool sleeve too. Anyway, and then some other stuff that we were playing today. Some of it might be, I think, probably pretty well known. Um, this is a great record. Doesn't get played enough in my collection. And the originals of this, just for the sleeve alone, it's a great recording. But the sleeve alone is almost like worth the value of it. This is a reissue. Um, Vinyl lovers, I don't know what the legitimacy of that. If somebody tells me that that's a gray area recording, it might be. I don't know, but I really like it. It's a great recording and fun, fun recording. Check it out. And then we were listening to. This is a record I'm sure I've seen people show on the VC. There's recently been a new reissue um, on Soul Jazz. I think did a reissue of it, but it's a lot of people will know this record. This is a pretty good record, man. Whenever I play it, I really enjoy it. The one I have is on Dub Store, and which is a cool label, and they did a really nice job with the packaging. It tells the whole story of the record. This is a lot more. You see it and you think, well, maybe it's going to be reggae, and it's not. It's much closer to like a a jazz, like a field recording jazz, tribal jazz, and we used to gather some cool sounds, and yeah, it's a really fun recording, and I'm sure the Soul Jazz reissue, it's probably, it might be 40 or $50, but it's a great recording, and if you're not familiar with this, listen to it online. I think you'll really like it. And what else? Oh, we were listening to. I love uh, Keith Hudson is probably my favorite. Reggae dub. But I got this reissue of Pick a Dub when it came out, and mainly because I just didn't have this in my collection, and I really wanted a playable copy of it. I think there's since then this particular reissue has vocal versions on another. They're okay. I'm not sure they're worth the trouble. And Pick a Dub was just fine on its own. They're there. Don't mind having them. But it's the other side. It's the real album that you really want. Keith Hudson, his dubs are to me more experimental, and I like the stripped down nature of them. I just think he's really weaves his magic when it comes to creating dub. Great album. Anyway, those were just a couple of records that we happened to spin this afternoon. It was a beautiful day in Michigan today, and sun was out, and it was a blue sky, and people were out. We went into downtown Royal Oak and hung out for a while, and just a beautiful day to. I think everybody needed that probably midwinter, and anyway, just a short video today. Thanks for watching, and have a good night.